Okay guys, this is actually a take two for me, not because of any battle reasons, but because I had some technical issues. I don't know, I think my headset's getting old, and it's been getting old for a while. In any case, that's unimportant. We're here at the Pegasus Tower for technically a boss fight. However, it's not going to be much of one. You don't really have to worry about it at all. But I figured I'd show it because, again, it's a technical boss fight. So, anyway, I'll show you where we are at with our stats. Lizzie being our dragon. She's doing very well. She's basically going to make the fact that we don't have Carver not here trivial. Mostly, anyway. She's doing as you can see, her defense is massive as usual and all that fun stuff, and she's making her progress on dragon. No, Carver now is at the hero level. He's on the hero class, and he's making very good progress there. He's got some really fun skills that won't really matter in this fight. I did do some minor grinding in the background off screen mostly for helping our Slime Knight get further in Slimopolis to get a couple key gears, but that ended up, helping everybody. So that's why we're a little bit further ahead. Amos finished up being a paladin. His HP is a little low, but it could be better. But, he's still pretty good defense, and he could stay in the fight well enough. Ashlyn finished up her armamentalist, and I switched her off of the class so she has better HP MP. I forget if I mentioned that last time or not, so I figured I'd mention it here just to be safe. And same with Millie. I took off the class because Luminary doesn't have enough benefits to justify the decreases that class has. So that's why she's off of the class now that she finished it, and has much better HP and MP, mostly due to the life seeds I've given her. Slime Knight doesn't matter really too much. Terry's our gladiator. He's doing pretty good job on it already, even though he started as it. He'll be replacing Carver in a way in the gladiator role to help with the attack. And Nevin finished Sage, but it's actually useful for him to stay as a Sage right now since the MP reduction is very useful. So, but there are times where I may take it off. Who knows? Anyway, items won't really matter much. In this fight, this fight's going to go really fast, but this is mostly just, hey, this is where we are at. Here's our equipment at the moment with Lizzie. Pretty good stuff. Mostly leftovers I had. No, Carver actually does need the meteorite bracer here just to make sure everyone stays alive. There's a reason. Amos, I think it's the same gear as last time. We have Ashlyn on now the Happy Hat. We got that from, I think, Mini Metals. I forget if it was Mini Metals or if it was Slimopolis or if it was the fashion contest. It's one of those. I finished the fashion contest off screen though, so because that's not related to the challenge. And she probably could be taken off the Raging Ruby right now because her attack is not high enough to really be justifying it, but I just haven't given it away yet. Again, doesn't really matter. Don't worry about it. Oh, and Millie will be coming in the battle after the first round. But she has the Metal King shield and Hermes hat from Slimopolis. So, just to help her stay alive and all. Anyway, enough said. Let's just get into this fight. Fun fact. People, depending who you have with you, everyone will say something about, hey, what's happening to Peggy Sue? It depends, everyone has their own little bit of dialogue. It's kind of funny. Though I didn't try with Lizzie. That might be something I do after this. Who knows? Because I'd be curious if she goes what her response would be if she has any at all. But in any case, now it's time for us and that horse to meet Oblivion head on. For boss time, sort of. I know that was kind of weak, but it just doesn't matter much. What we're going to do is Falcon Slash Hydrant. Now, here's the important part. Use Magic Barrier. Why? Well, that silhouette monster on the far left, he has Death Dance, and Magic Barrier raises your resistance to status moves like that by 50%. And Death Dance already has a pretty low accuracy. So, yeah, we're going to do that. As for Amos, just in case it doesn't work, we're going to put Selflessness on Ashlyn. So Ashlyn can go ahead and use her ultimate Magic Burst. This is actually the perfect time to be using her for Magic Burst stuff. Oh, okay then. That's fine. It doesn't really matter that he did that because he didn't use Death Dance, and that's all that matters. Anyway, we explode now. And And that takes care of the 2 of them. And we're good now. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and change out Ashlyn for Millie, because Millie's a little bit more useful. You just keep Falcon Slashing. Do you have Squelch? You do. I don't think we need to worry about Squelch, actually. We're better off just using this on you. You can now attempt to Knuckle Sandwich. Hijinks has a chance to dodge it, but it's not very high. And for you, you are going to hustle just to keep ourselves topped off. She doesn't have to hustle, really. She could also help out with the attack with her lightning or something, but it's not that big a deal. Anyway, and there you go. Not much of a boss fight at all. The explanation and setup took longer than the fight itself, huh? But that's it for these guys. And I don't normally like to use Ashlyn as the all magic burst and then toss her out type, but this seems like the perfect case to do so since we had the wagon. Anyway, I shall see you in the next battle segment. Okay guys, this is less of a boss time, but it is a bit of a challenge. We are in Despairia, and we all have 1 HP. I've shown this off once before in my original Let's Play, but I wanted to just do this one more time. I probably won't show this in the future unless there's a reason for it. If a challenge feels like it's actually a challenge. But this is an optional fight you could do in Desparia, but you could also wait until after you get your health and MP back. In any case, if you talk to this guy, you can start a fight, but you only have 1 HP and your stats are gone to the shitter here. Though Millie does have 30 agility thanks to the agility ring, but other than that, yeah. So it's just whatever you have equipped, and that's it. Technically, the best person to attack right now would be Ashlyn, funny enough, because she actually has the Gringham Whip now, thanks to our mini-medals and all. But, whatever. In any case, was it mini-medals? I can't remember what I got it from. I got it from something, but in any case, why don't we go ahead and get started. It's just a gimmick in a way of what you need to do. I have a problem with that. For just a juggling joker. He's not boss time. Alright, for this, Freezing Blue does some set damage, so we'll do that. For you, we're going to have you use... what is it? I think it's just attack. Oh wait, no, you have the Fire Claw, sorry. We're going to have him... actually, he's going to take the damage for us all. He's going to cover Millie, because Millie is very important here. She is going to use Tongue Bashing and Stun. But this guy's always faster than someone, so you need someone to cover her. And now, he's stunned next turn. And now all you have to do is keep this up. Amos has to stay dead, unfortunately, for the moment. But we can stun lock him. And he's dead. Nice and simple. Like I mentioned, it's just a little thing you can do for very, very little reward. But it is satisfying, I'm not going to lie. Alright, anyway, with that all done, I'll see you in the next actual boss fight. Okay guys, we're at Gallows More, and the party got shifted a bit here because, well, this guy is not affected by magic and can actually prevent magic from being cast. But also, we don't really need too much healing either. So, that's why we have all of our heavy hitters and tanks, I guess you could say. So, here's our party. Lizzie, of course, is just rocking things. She is honestly probably one of the more broken characters. And I was tempted to not allow her, but this is just a no Carver run, you know? And even without her, Amos and Terry do a good job of being our frontliners anyway. And in this case, Ashlyn probably could take the lead. Well, jump in if we didn't bring Lizzie, because she actually has some decent attack power. Just to give you an idea. 211, it's pretty good, but she could also just Hatchet Man spam. But anyway, here's our stats for now. I'm not going to go through everything individually. I'm just going to cruise right by, let you know what they're at right now. Heel Slime is still working on becoming a ranger, but we're doing that in the background. I'm not really grinding hard for that. Also, I might want to keep him a thief for a little longer so I can pick up a mysterious hat to reduce magic costs. Well, we'll have to find out, though. But anyway, there you go. As for item setup, we got some new items here. Great Helm is... I tried to get as many Great Helms as I could afford. I also gave her the Flail of Destruction, mostly because for the damage boost. She's going to be mostly using Falcon Slash. She's not really attacking regularly. I debated on giving her a better shield, but for now I left it here. I gave the Wind Shield, I think, to Nevin, but you could give it to her instead. The Dragon's Bane is if I really wanted to switch it out, but I don't have to. As for Amos, I gave him... I don't remember if I mentioned it last time, but I gave him the Metal King shield, but I also bought him a Metal King armor from Greedmore, the Greedmore Casino. Just so you guys know, though, I'm doing the same restrictions as I usually do when it comes to casino gear, endgame casino gear, and only buying one of them, because otherwise I could just give this to everybody and we'd be fine. I'm pretty damn sure, or everyone that can equip it. But otherwise, he's basically decked out on the Metal King stuffs. And a bow tie, because, you know, he's got to look fashionable. And one Yiggly. And, no Carver. He's got the Sage Stone. He's going to be the healer if we need anyone to heal. But otherwise, he's going to be buffing everybody. And for Terry, Terry's got the Hella's Hammer, just for this fight. Otherwise, he's going to switch to the Thunderbolt Blade. I'm mostly doing that so he could just focus strength and then use Hella's Hammer to just pound the shit out of the guy. I also gave Gigant Armor and Ogre Shield to help him with his defenses a little bit more. It's mostly for breath damage. He doesn't have any magic defense, which is a little unfortunate, though. Staff of Gentin, just in case we really need extra healing. He's the next fastest, so. And a Yiggly. But otherwise, we're fine. This fight's not going to be that hard, either. It could be hard if you brought in the mages, which is an idea if I have an all magey-like people run, but that's not for our concern right now. Anyway, for this, he's immune to sap. He's susceptible to Knuckle Sandwich, but it's a 15% resistance still, so it's a chance to mess it up. And he's got 30% reduction of Fire, Ice, and all attack magic, which is why we're not using attack magic or Freezing Blizzard or anything. So, we're going to go for Falcon Slash. He's going to just spam Knuckle Sandwich. He doesn't have anything else he could do. You are going to try and buff up Amos, and you're just going to focus strength. The lightning, not too bad, but as you see, Terry does not have resistance to magic. I might have to change that up at some point. But anyway, she's going to keep Falcon Slashing, keep Knuckling. You go ahead and boost up her. And now that you did focus strength, you can attack. Uh-oh. Okay, good. I was worried that it'd ruin his thing there. Alright, no Carver can't act this time, but that's alright. Keep going, and yeah, it's your turn to focus strength. That's the one problem with the focus strength scenario. Alright, you did some damage. That's fine. Falcon Slash, Knuckle. He hasn't sealed our magic yet, so you can go ahead and... I could actually summon. That's something I probably should do, because I don't think you can just stop that, really. You just focus strength so you can attack, I believe. Good hit. And there goes. We cannot cast any new magic now. Alright, and also everything got dispelled, too. So, I gotta boost up everybody. Oop, no, not you. Boost up everybody again. Start with Amos, and you just attacked, so you gotta focus. Yeah, there's the 15% resist. Keep falconing, keep knuckling. Use this on Lizzie this time. You just focused, you can attack. The reason why I'm not boosting Terry is because I don't think Oomph increases critical attack. But anyway, that's it for the Gallows Giant. Not really that hard, all things considered. If you bring in high HP people, you're fine. I think I had a little bit of trouble when I did the Let's Play on stream because I probably brought in one of the more mage-like people. But anyway, we also get a mini medal for our troubles. Alright, that's it for the Gallows. I will see... Yeah, there's one more fight in here. I'm not going to show the Hopeless battle in here, just so you guys know. I'm going to skip that. But I'll show the next possible battle. Okay, guys. We're right just before Blackmar, but before we do Blackmar, we have another enemy we could do, and it's optional. It's Zozagel. I don't remember if I did it on my whole playthrough, but he's one of the people that was in the fight that you can't win. Well, now we can! Sadly, we can't beat up the wizard. He's passed out drunk, so... But at least we could beat up him. So anyway, yeah, he's half passed out. Maybe that's why he's not an unwinnable fight this time. But anyway, it's optional boss time. Get Zozagel. So for this, let's see. The only thing I know is he's immune to sack. But he only does physical damage anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. I'm going to see what does better damage, if it's breath or physical. But in any case, we're going to have you do that. You try Knuckle Sandwich. You're going to boost up. Oh, wait, actually, no. You're going to start off with a summon. And we're going to have you Focus Strength. We're just going to have the same as we did before. Good hits. But yeah, he doesn't matter too much. Okay, that's 90. Good to know. Try that. Keep... Oop, no. Keep the knuckle up. Try on boosting Lizzie. No, maybe not boost Lizzie. Let's boost Amos. It makes more sense to. And I think you can attack now. But yeah, his physical damage is not the worst or anything. Pretty good damage here. Okay, yeah, her Falcon Slash does more than her Icy Breath, so let's let her keep doing that. You go ahead and boost him up, and you can focus. Samshin's pretty good, though. This is a good guy summon to have. He does very good damage. Okay, just keep this up. At this point, you may as well just boost yourself up, and you can attack this turn. We're getting a lot of damage in, though. But yeah, this is basically our brute force crew. I could heal, but I don't really need to. Yeah, you keep knuckling, you attack, and I think you need to focus this turn. But yeah, this is all it is. Without his cheaty wizard friend, it's not a big deal. Alright. Falcon, knuckle, attack, and I think it's your turn to attack. Come on. There you go. Nothing too big, but I wanted to show it off because, well, it's there. That's essentially it. And, oh, nice. But anyway, next up is Blackmar. I'm going to do a cutaway, then I will show you guys the fight. Okay, we're right here, and we're ready now. I will say for Blackmar, you probably could bring in your mages now, and it would probably be a little bit of a better idea so you can get more buffs in if you want to set up. But this brute force crew is, one, a little bit different, and I kind of appreciate that. So I'm not doing this necessarily... This is not necessarily the optimal way. I'm just enjoying a different way. Just giving you the heads up on that right now. So, anyway, I didn't go over it before, but here's a quick stat rundown if you want to look it over. But we got mainly our heavy hitters in here, because the others... The closest that comes next would be Ashlyn. So, item setup now. The Flail's Destruction will actually be very useful because we have multiple targets this time. But otherwise, the only special thing is Lizzie's got a Yiggly just in case someone goes down. Amos, same reason, he has the Yiggly, but otherwise, he also has the Sage Stone, which I'm actually going to move over to make it easier to access. Because every now and then we might need a little extra healing while no Carver or the hero is buffing us. So Amos is going to be like our little bit of a mixed bag. As for the hero does have a step up again, just in case his MP runs out or something. But otherwise, he's just fine. And as for Terry will still be utilizing the Hellas Hammer, because he's going to be focusing down the guy. But otherwise, we're all set. He has a Yiggly, just in case. Everything else we don't really need. I could put a Yigdu in, but we really don't need it, so don't worry about it. Anyway, let's get started. We have a little bit of dribble to go through, though, because they're about to sacrifice the nun. Yes, important ceremony. An unforgettable luncheon. Wait, no. Wrong thing. Yeah, we are the ones that are a mortal threat. For you! But it's boss time against Blackmar and a couple dragoons. Alright, so first things first, Lizzie's just going to attack. And for the first turn, Amos is actually going to use Magic Barrier. This will help reduce damage from his Stomp attack, which does whoosh damage. At least I think so. I'm not completely positive, but it also might keep us, possibly keep us from falling. Here's hoping. As for you, you're going to start off with insulate, if I can find it. There it is. I know it's insulattle or whatever, but I'm calling it insulate. I always say that. And as for you, you're going to focus strength, because Terry's going to be the one focusing down Blackmar. Wow, he's faster than me. I don't like that. Wow, even Terry beat no Carver. That's a little annoying. But anyway, yeah. Lizzie's just going to focus down everybody. Now, when everyone's around, we're going to have Amos use Thin Air. It does decent damage. Wait, does Pearly Gates do hit all? Oh no, it's a group. So yeah, don't worry about it. So yeah, Thin Air. You got the Insulate. We got Magic Barrier. So now go ahead and do this for Lizzie. Boost her strength. You're ready to attack. Hit Blackmar. Don't worry too much about Terry just yet. He should be fine, unless he gets targeted down. The saps are not fun. No one fell down. That's good. Good hits, and that should be... The Dragoon should be basically going down this turn, which means I'm going to have him Sage Stone, while you are actually going to full heal Terry, but otherwise we want to keep his MP... We want to keep the hero's MP safe, so to speak. I don't think you attacked yet. I don't remember. There you go. I just gotta remember to focus strength after this. And Cabot is coming up next. But good hits. Yeah, Lizzie's just gonna be pounding away. That sounds bad. You go ahead and Sage Stone. And I'm gonna have you start Caboting us up. And you go ahead and focus it down. You brought a Cure Slime! I didn't know they could do that, but Lizzie should take care of it at least. Thank you. Alright, now that that's done, you can start Falcon Slashing. You can actually try Knuckle Sandwiching. Well, you could, but unfortunately, it's a 50% chance to resist it, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, why don't you Sage Stone one more time, because I want him to get some saps off, and you can attack this turn. Good. And then, of course, he gets his saps in. Alright, no one fell. And good. Sage Stone covered very well. Alright, yeah, you can keep doing that. I'm going to have you Sage Stone one more time so I can try to get one more sap in. And I think it's your turn to focus strength, if I remember right. I might not. Don't mind that, that was just the chair. I'm in my chair today. Good hits. Alright, just do regular hits now. We got the saps in, so you can actually start attacking now. Which would be better. I get a little confused with him at times because it's like he has a lot of decent options. I'm gonna have him do Thin Air since Dragooner's about. You are going to boost up Amos so he could do some better attacks, and you just focus strength so you can focus down Blackmar again. Good hit. No one fell. Good. And you're gonna need to heal. Good, I'm glad you have that. You go to Falcon Slash. You're probably better off with Multi-Fists. Nope. You're going to go ahead and full heal yourself. And I think it's your turn to attack. Yes. And if it wasn't, well, then we got lucky. It's like a 40% chance to crit. You can summon him. I didn't know you could summon the Cure Slime. I thought it was just your guard buddies. We definitely want that dead. So we're actually going to risk the double up, and you're going to have to multi-heal. And you just attacked, so it's time to focus strength. We just want to get rid of that thing right away. Yeah, that Kasap is starting to catch up. But that's okay, he's down. Normally I like to summon, but unfortunately no Carver was a little bit busy. That's okay. Again, this wasn't necessarily the most optimal party, so I'm fine with that. Normally I'd probably say get rid of... You could probably get rid of either Terry or Amos, either one, whatever you would rather have. Like, if you rather have someone that's multifaceted, or you want someone just focusing down Blackmar, you can replace one of them with probably either Millie for the buffs, or probably... Who else could you do? We also get a Silk Tuxedo. Yeah, it doesn't matter that we didn't kill him last. It doesn't matter if you don't kill him last, excuse me. But you can replace him with someone that can buff that, essentially. Or back up, do better healing so that no Carver could focus on the buffing. All right, but anyway, that's it for Blackmar. I think the next fight we have is against the two that are guarding the Sage. I don't remember their name, but I'll see you there. All right, guys, we're here to save the last Sage and about to do our penultimate boss fight, I believe. Before we fight on whatever his name is, I don't remember, Deathmore? I don't know, I remember a lot of different translations and it's been a while, but I think his name was Deathmore or something like that. Whatever. In any case, we're here to fight Bellau and Cabot. There are two that are tormenting poor Isaac's mind, or whoever the other guy is. I don't remember. I know, I sound very, very professional here. In any case, I switched up my party a little bit here. I was originally going to bring in Millie, but then I realized once Millie's finished buffing and we're fully healed, she doesn't really have much to do. So Nevin makes the better secondary choice in this case. Having two sages, in a way, will help out, because that way our hero can actually help out with some damage as well. So, sorry, I went through this quickly. Here's your stats. Of course, Lizzie's doing great. No, Carver's still doing mostly alright. I could use more resilience. We have Terry here. Terry's just naturally fast. Nevin, I gave the agility ring to make him a little bit faster, but otherwise he's fine. Doesn't have much strength because he's in the Sage class right now, but otherwise still good. And then here's the stats of everybody else: Millie, Amos, Healy, and Ashlyn. So, item-wise, basically the same as before. No real changes here other than the fact that I'm bringing in, what's his name? Nevin. Nevin, I don't think I went over his equipment before, but he can equip Slime Helmet, which is one of the really good helmets. And I also gave him the Shield of Max Wind, which is basically a weaker version of the Metal King shield, really, but it works for him, so I can keep the other defense stuff on Millie. And he's got the Flowing Dress as well, and the Fire Blades, so he can do some okay damage, but he's not going to be great. He's still got better damage than Millie, though. And don't worry about the other stuff. So, in any case, we're going to get started. I'm going to pause here because it's a bit of a long intro before we start the fight. So, I'll meet you just before the fight. Alright, prepare to be sealed in this void forever. So he says, "Come, Cabot." "I'm ready, Bellau." "Graw." For boss time against Bellau and Cabot. Alright, first things first, let's make sure everyone's following orders. I forgot about that. Alright, so for this, we want to take out Bellau, because Bellau, well, Belau's kind of the most annoying. He can only be taken out with using physical damage, because he has 70% reduction to fire, ice, and all attacking magic, so you're better off doing physical damage to him. I'm going to have Lizzie just do her regular attack. You go ahead and strengthen up him. But they both can cover each other. Bellau can protect everybody, and Cabot can every now and then protect Bellau. But Bellau is probably the one that has more susceptible to basically everything else. Just isn't very, I don't know, it's just, what do you call it? But you can never reach him if Bellau is covering. And that's the annoying part, because Bellau is immune to sap while Cabot is not. So, while you're oomping, you are going to go ahead and throw out a Cabot. Yeah, Nevin, they mostly only do physical damage anyway. There's only one thing that kind of gets around that. But anyway, you keep doing that. You go ahead and strengthen up Terry, because he's not going to stay on the Hella Hammer, but the whole way through. Once Bellau's down, he's going to switch to his Thunderbolt sword. You keep kabuffing. So yeah, no, Carver and Nevin are going to be on the support side for this. Yeah, see, that is, I think, is considered Earth Element or something. But anyway, keep attacking. I think we can get away with you just strengthening yourself now. So go ahead and do that. I think you just attacked, so you got to focus, and you can go ahead and multi-heal. And now he just defended. So now Nevin can go down. But luckily, we're okay. Alright. Nevin goes down if Cabot powers up and then he targets him, but it's unlikely that he will, so don't worry about it. Just keep attacking. What are you going to do? Now, you can also help with the other stuff. They do have Stomp, which can knock you down, and also, what else? What is the other move that they have? Okay, they don't have War Cry. I thought they did, but they both have Stomp. You could Magic Barrier if you wanted to, but I don't think it's necessary. I'm just going to have him attack, because Bellau could also self-heal. You just did Focus Strength, you could do that. And do one more Cabot. Because this is now where Carver can actually jump in with the attack and help out. I don't remember if Carver did get oomphed up or not. He just doesn't know what to do anymore. Yeah, these guys aren't really that big a deal. Why don't you actually summon, because I forgot about that. Technically, Nevin can do that too, but go ahead and Focus Strength. And I think we're kabuffed up enough that we can go ahead and have you do some other things. Cabot's the only one that could be susceptible to magic. Sadly, I don't think you have Sap, do you? I forget. You have Kasap. You don't have regular Sap. I think they both do the same in this game, though. Try and Kasap. Alright, Tatran's going to defend us. That's cool. Yeah, that's where Magic Barrier can be helpful, by the way. Nope. You keep attacking. You summoned. I'm going to see if I forgot if I powered up Carver himself. But anyway, you can attack, and this is a point for you to go ahead and just do a... You don't really need to badly, but multi-heal anyway. Yeah, you are. Okay. Oh, you covered. That's fine. Yeah, that's to be expected. Alright, keep attacking. I think you just Focus Strength, you can attack. I don't remember. And as for you, why don't you Magic Barrier to make sure no one falls down? But yeah, Nevin's going to play on the support side for this. But I also like that Tatron can tank some hits. That's the big thing I really love. Yeah, you can just keep attacking. You got to focus this time, and... Let's see. We already kabuffed. You don't really need to attack. Kasap. That's right. Sorry, I didn't do a test run with Nevin. I was just testing with Millie twice, and then I realized, she doesn't really have much to do, because she doesn't have much offense. So, Nevin makes a good choice here. Yeah, Nevin could have died there. You keep attacking. Giga Slash will not work. This is a case where just attack anyway. You can attack and just full heal yourself. You don't have to worry about multi-heal or anything. Good. Good damage there. Sweet Breath is nothing. And I'm glad you healed. Do you need more defense or something? Maybe that's the case. But anyway, you guys could just keep fighting. Focus Strength, and... Yeah, full heal. Oh, you're covering Nevin. That's nice of you. I could have multi-healed instead, but that's alright. Bellau's down. We're good. And this is where you are going to switch to Falcon Slashing. You can just keep attacking. Actually, Giga Slash actually works on him, I think. Let's try it. I don't know. And you are going to switch to the Thunderbolt Blade now and attack. And why don't you... We already got the Kasap up a bunch of times. See if you can do any more. I think you got enough. 369. Nice. Yeah, we're going to... He does more damage when this guy... Because this guy is sapped. That's why. Well, it died doing what it loved. Covering Terry. Okay. Jump, Falcon Slash, attack. Technically... What's the other move that technically works? Multi-Fist might be more damage? I'm not sure. Let me see. Nah, just attack. And go ahead and multi-heal. Very good. Very good. Okay, yeah. So we got this. At this point, there's nothing else to do. Just go on out, full out. You can actually use... We can't revive summons, and you can't resummon when the summon went down, sadly. What is your best damaging move? Kaboom, I think? Yeah, try it. And there you go. Not that bad. I just run out of things to do for the fourth person sometimes. And again, I'm not really grinding much right now because I'm trying to just get through the game and seeing what I can do at the lowest levels and whatnot. Because I want to make sure there's always a challenge. But all right, we made it through. That's the important part. Next up is our final boss, but not our last fight. I shall see you there.